What is happening, guys? It is Danilad1989. Welcome back to the Hereford United career. This is episode 42. Now, in today's episode, guys, I am going to do one simulated game and 3 played games. So, as you guys know, against Huddersfield in the last game, we beat them 3-0. So, as you can see there, Huddersfield 3-0. So we have Huddersfield as the first game at home. I'm going to simulate that game, because obviously if I can beat them 3-0, I'd like to think simulated we will beat them as well. First played game of the episode, we'll have Preston away. Then we will have Swansea at home, and then we'll have Bournemouth at home. Because, I'm going to do it that way, because the transfer window is next. And as you can see, there's 3 played games in the transfer window, so obviously I can do the transfer window, get all of our deals done, if anything comes of it and we need to make any changes here or there, and we can get the 3 games done in that episode as well. So, let's not waste any time. I will sort the lineup out and we'll go straight into the Huddersfield game in our first simulated game. Right then, guys, simulating the game against Huddersfield. Like I said, last time out we beat them 3-0, so I'd like to think we'll beat them here. So Wilson up top, I've gone Anthony and Fernandez left and right. I've put Wall in the cam position, Hurst and Doyle together in centre defensive mid, Wilson, Silva, Alphonse, Paslak and obviously Griffiths in goal. So let's go ahead and simulate that game. Hopefully we'll get at least a draw to keep us in and around the top. We get a 3-1 win, so we beat them 3-0, simulated, very similar. So they scored first, Doyle gets a goal, Wilson getting himself on the score sheet, Wilson getting himself on the score sheet again to obviously make it 3. So brilliant result there, guys. We will certainly take the 3 points, and that's 2 wins off Huddersfield. So we've done the 6 points over them, which is really going to help us to stay in and around that playoff position, which is what we've aimed our sights for now, because I didn't think we'd be really a mid-table team, but as you can see, we are still up in 6th place in that playoff position. Somehow, some way, we are there. Right, that's the first simulated game out of the way. So, we are going to play Preston, and then we're going to play Swansea, and then we're going to play Bournemouth. So, into our first play game of the session, guys, we are away at Preston. Here we are then, guys, away at Preston. As you can see, the snow is falling and we have the red lines on the pitch today. It's the first time I've seen them in-game, obviously, with the snow. And I think it looks really good today away at Preston. But the football, not going to be easy. Last time we played them, it was 2-2. It was a really tight game, chances at both ends, and nobody could snatch it. So I've made a couple of changes to the starting lineup today, which I've been thinking about implementing into the team just to get a little bit more strength and structure out of this team. So the players might seem like they're out of position, but I'm thinking about making these changes permanently. This is kind of a tester match to see if it's going to work, so do bear with me. But Preston's lineup, let's have a quick look. And are they running a 5-back, which they were last time? I think they were running 5. They were 5-2-1-2. I think they were running that last time as well. So they are going to be attacking with it. We need to be prepared for the wide men getting down the sides. But like we said, we've made a couple of changes today. So let's look how we've changed things. I've tried to put more stronger players on the pitch in certain positions, because obviously overall they're just higher rated. So Griffiths in goal, I've gone Paslak in the right back position, which I'm thinking about making permanent, which pushes Bale to the left back position permanently. Hurst and Alphonse at centre back, I'm thinking about making Hurst a permanent centre back. Doyle takes that position in centre defensive mid with Adam permanently now. O'Reilly in the cam position, Rodriguez out on the left. I want to leave Fernandez on the right permanently instead of switching him into cam, and I'm going to leave Kirk Wilson permanently up top now. I know we have Sam Gallagher, but Kirk Wilson just keeps scoring, so I want to leave him on so he grows to his maximum potential. So let's see if the changes I've made are going to have a positive impact in today's game. We're running at us here with some pace, the Preston man. He switched the ball on the inside looking for a teammate in the box, and Alphonse does get it away, but that was a dangerous chance there, not defending brilliantly, and we certainly need to have better than that. But Bale's turned into some space here and running down this left hand side over to Rodriguez. I can go back to Bale here, go to O'Reilly, round the corner looking for Paslak, just going to sit this up and look for a teammate in the box. Can't get on it, and it's out for a throw. We'll take the throw in here, guys, see if we can create something. Throw this towards Rodriguez, over towards O'Reilly. Here's Adam, just go over to Paslak, try and get Fernandez around the corner, sit this up towards O'Reilly, tried to get the header on it, and they've cleared it away. Preston pushing at us with a couple of numbers here, passing back and forward, decent play. Alfonsi needs to stand strong here as that back cross coming in, and he does, gets a good block in, and that's out for a corner. Chances at both ends so far, but nobody with a golden chance. See if we can clear this away, get it up the field and see if we can go on a counter-attack. That's a good header away by Rodriguez. And the ball comes back in, volley comes in, but Griffiths easily catches. Griffiths, big goal kick forward, try and get Kirk Wilson underneath this, and the Preston man goes to bring it down. He drops it straight into the path of Rodriguez, and here's O'Reilly just going to wait to get Fernandez round the corner, which he does. He hits that and Fernandez has scored. I didn't think he would get that in at the front post. I was hoping really for the goalkeeper to sort of parry it into Kirk Wilson or to Rodriguez, who was waiting on the other side, but Fernandez has whipped that at the front post and hit the back of the net. O'Reilly with a lovely little through ball, and he hits that first time with some power, Fernandez, and he's just beaten the keeper at the front post. 1-0. Stopped winning that header and tried to bring that down with Doyle and couldn't quite bring it down. 1 minute added on and we are under pressure here, but thankfully Alfonsi gets the tackle in and there goes the half-time whistle. Into the second half we go, guys, and we have had a decent first half, passing the ball around well, creating chances, and Fernandez comes up with the first goal of the game to put us in front. Let's see what's going to happen in the second half. It's a nice through ball down the line towards the Preston man. He turned inside nicely. He should have carried on going, but he didn't. Eventually they do get in the box to get a shot away, and thankfully Griffiths gets two good gloves on it and it's out for a corner. It was very well worked that by Preston. Decent ball from midfield down the line. Found his man in the box, get a shot away, but thankfully Griffiths is there to keep us in the lead. It's a good header away. The ball's going to bounce back down to a Preston man here, see if he can whip it in again. Doyle stood in front of him and it's out for another corner. They've started a lot brighter here, Preston, in this second half, and we need to stand strong and keep defending. Griffiths should claim this and does. Go back there towards Bale under a bit of pressure, and Bale's done really well onto Alfonsi. Just look to whip this out wide towards Fernandez, and he'd take that down really well there, Fernandez. If I can get Kirk Wilson in behind here, we might be in a chance for two, and Kirk Wilson's missed it. Said he's so reliable at scoring, and he gets his first proper chance of the game, and he's lashed it wide. Just making a quick change here, guys. Doyle off and Wall on. Not long to go here, guys. Preston pushing down this far side again, and ball whipped across the box. He's shot, he's wide. 3 minutes added on here, guys. Preston still trying to push us, still trying to get an equaliser in this game. They have had a better second half and they've had some really good chances, but thankfully, as you saw there, we have just defended very, very well. I think that was out for, it's actually out for a free kick. I thought it was out for a goal kick, but never mind. We'll just loft this forward, and the clock is against them here, but that's dropped to Kirk Wilson. If he can get free here, he almost did, and could have got us forward for a second, but never mind. 1 goal in it, we will take the 3 points. Back at the menu then, guys, and a back and forward game. We managed to get the goal. We defended quite well. They did pressure us in the second half, but they couldn't find the back of the net, which was good for us because obviously we kept the 3 points and we stay in that 6th place in that playoff spot on 41 points, but Millwall chasing us and Bournemouth chasing us. So this next game against Swansea is going to be difficult. If you guys remember in the last one, I think they got a 93rd minute winner, and they stole it 2-1 if I remember rightly. So going to be a real test now against Swansea. I'll see you at the Edgar Street Stadium. Here we are then, guys, in the second played game of the episode. We are at the Edgar Street Stadium and we are against Swansea. Not going to be an easy game at all. If you're, I think I remember now, it was certainly a 1-1 until like the stoppage time, and then Swansea stole it in the 93rd minute and got a second goal. So we need to be defensively strong, we need to be on our toes, and we need to be on the front foot. So as you can see there, I've gone with Sam Gallagher today. just because Kirk Wilson is tired from the last game. So we've had to switch the team around again, which I do like switching the team around. It keeps it fresh, it keeps it new, and obviously your opponents don't know which way you're going to play then. So we'll have a look at our lineup for today and we'll get straight into the action. So Griffiths in goal, Alexander in the right back position, Wilson in the left back position. I've gone French and Silva at centre back today. I've also gone Adam and Doyle again centre defensive mid. I like them two together, very strong. I've gone Wall in the cam position as O'Reilly is tired from last game. Anthony in on the left today, Valencia in on the right today, and Sam Gallagher takes the spot up top. So a changed side but still a very strong side. Can we get revenge against Swansea? Anthony sprinting down this left hand side looking for support here, drops it into Sam Gallagher, who was fouled there by the Swansea man, and he's got a warning there. No yellow card to start us off, just a warning. Tried putting it into Gallagher's feet there and he's just gone for the ball and tripped Sam Gallagher up before he even received it. So is this in shooting range? It is in shooting range, and Sam Gallagher's certainly got the power, but he hasn't really got the free kick accuracy. I'm going to give it a go with Wall because he's kind of got the free kick accuracy. Can we score the first free kick of the series? We've tried many a times. Can this be the chance? It's a decent effort and it's just hit the top of the net. So close to actually scoring the first free kick of the series there. I'm not sure if the goalkeeper got a touch. I don't think he did. I think it just hit the top of the net, but it was dipping at the last minute. Running at our back line here, and Silva stands strong and get a good tackle in there. Here's Wilson. I'm just going to try and ping that across towards Alexander because I can see Valencia free down this far side. Valencia, fancy footwork here, trying to build some space in towards Wall. Drop this towards Doyle. Go one more over towards Wilson. Give it back into Doyle. And we know Doyle can hit them, and he certainly does hit that one, but he's hit it over the bar. It's a lofted ball out to the other side, and a really good ball, brings it down first time as well. Drops it into towards midfield, turns. Silva tried to get a block in, couldn't. French does get a block in, and we get this away now with Doyle. Sam Gallagher's made me a decent run. If I can get Sam Gallagher in behind, which I can here, just thinking about having an effort because he's too far away. Keeper gets two good gloves to it, and they get it away. Griffiths with the goal kick. 2 minutes added on here, guys, before half time. Sam Gallagher goes up for the header and manages to drop that down towards Wall. I'll use Sam Gallagher again and again towards Wall, just trying to wait for the right pass here. Go towards Anthony. He's made a good turn around the corner. Can he get an effort away before half time? He can. Hits the goalkeeper's gloves, he catches, and there goes the half time whistle. Into the second half we go, guys, and possession wise Swansea have been better. Chance creating, we have been better, so we will see which one we'll give in the second half. Decent pass into midfield onto their number 9. Just passing it in and around, and French standing strong there, not letting him through. Doyle trying to push also. We have to get a block in here before they start building something. They do get the ball around the corner, and thankfully he hits it over the top of the bar. Again, Swansea continue to come at us, continue to be good in possession. Passing it around really nicely in midfield, and we need to try and cut these passes out, get some interceptions in and try and get the ball at the other end. But that's a decent pass through here. He's got a chance and he's hit the top corner. I said we needed to stop these short snappy passes. They have got themselves through and they have got the first goal of the game. Can't really argue with that. Pass around the corner, quick 1-2. He lashes it with his left foot and he hits the top corner. Here's Alexander towards Adam. Drop that to Doyle. Doyle's got plenty of space here. If I can get Wall in behind and have an effort here with Wall, and the goalkeeper got a good glove to it. He did lose it out of his hands, but eventually gathers it up. Swansea again coming forward and finding them passes in midfield, which got them through to score their first goal. I don't want them to get through and score a second. French, really good tackles. Silva gets in. I'm going to try and send this down the line towards Valencia. Can we get on a counter attack here with Valencia? He's in here. I'm going to have to hit this with Valencia, and I think it took a deflection off the Swansea player there, which created the problem. Let's have a quick look here. It did. It took a deflection and it almost landed in, so I think we have ourselves a corner. Let's see if we can get equal from the corner here with big Sam Gallagher with the header. He gets the header in. What a save that is from the Swansea goalkeeper. Sam Gallagher gets a brilliant header in, and I have no idea how he's got up and got a really good glove to that. I thought we were getting equal in the game, but another cross comes in. Doyle up for the header this time. It drops out. Can Wilson get this? But they can't. It looks like they might get on a counter-attack here. We need to stand strong just for the minute here, as we've not got many defenders back, but that's a decent ball over the top. I was just about to say, but we should be okay, but that's a decent ball in over the top, and Swansea could be in again. Thankfully, Valencia picks the ball up, and can we get ourselves forward? We can't, because he's chopped down, and there's a red card. Swansea are down to 10 men. He just chops Valencia down there, trying to get rid of the ball, and Swansea are down to 10 men with 10 minutes or 12 minutes remaining. Can we get an equaliser in this game? Again, Swansea with the ball, even with 10 men, passing the ball around so well. I need to try and get it off him and see if I can get up the pitch, but that's a loose ball. Alexander should pick this up. I'm going to try and send it down the line if I can towards Valencia. Doesn't win the header though, and even with 10 men they still manage to keep possession. I need to try and pinch this ball off him to get us up the pitch. Silva gets a tackle in, French gets a tackle in. Here we go. Can we get this ball forward now with the extra man? Here's Adam. I'm going to try and send Valencia down the line if I can. Here is Valencia. Not long left in the game. Drop this towards Adam. Just try and keep hold of possession and try and find that loose man. But another horrendous tackle on Doyle, and they could be further in trouble here. And he just got a warning. Another just horrendous tackle there for no reason. But try and feed this in towards French. I'm going to have a go with French here. It's bounced out. I think we've got... Is that a penalty or is it a free kick? It's definitely a handball here, and I think it might actually be a penalty. Was he in? He was in the area. He was just on the line. I think we have ourselves a penalty here, guys. We do. 89 minutes gone just before stoppage time. We have ourselves a penalty. I had the go with French. It only seems fair to give it to French. I know he's not brilliant at taking them. I'm just going to try and put it in that bottom corner and put some power on it. Mr. French to put us equal, and he's missed it. I don't believe it. We had to score that. He's put everything into it, and he's just dragged it wide. I don't believe it. 3 minutes added on here, guys. I'll play this out and see if I can pinch a goal in the next 3 minutes, but I doubt it now. That was our chance to get equal. I gave it to French because he obviously got the penalty, and they could be in for a second themselves here, breaking away with 10 men. We still need to stand strong here and not give away the chance. Alexander gets a good tackle. The ball comes back in. We clear it away with Wilson, but there's not going to be enough time to get this ball forward. Referee will probably blow, and there he goes. 10 men Swansea beat us 1-0. Back at the menu then, guys, and that one was hard to take. Swansea go down to 10 men, 1-0 in front. We get a penalty, which, as you can see just here, if I'm not flicking the screen over, French misses the penalty and misses the opportunity to give us a point. And now that we've lost that point, Millwall have gained a point because they must have drawn their last game, and they've knocked us out of our playoff spot. This next game against Bournemouth is a must-win, as you guys probably know, because it wasn't that long ago. It was a 2-2 draw the last time we went against Bournemouth. They were very, very attacking, but they left space in behind for us to counter-attack, which is where we got our 2 goals. So I'm hoping that we can defend a lot better this time, counter-attack, and get 3 points. So I'll see you in the Bournemouth game. Here we are then, guys, in the last played game of the episode. We are at the Edgar Street Stadium. We're against Bournemouth. Like we said, last time out it was 2-2. It was a very controversial game, but as I think they're going to play, they push as many men forward as possible, but they leave gaps in behind for us to counter-attack. So our tactic for today is sit as much as we can, get the ball and get our pace up the field and see if we can get a couple of counter-attack goals. So we have the best defence in the league apparently, conceded the least amount of goals, which surprises me. But I have made the changes, guys, for the transfer window, which is in the next episode. So I have put Paslak at right back, I have put Bale at left back, I've put Hurst at centre back. So I need a centre defensive mid. So any suggestions that you have, drop it in the comment section for a centre defensive mid. So you will see our lineup here, and I'm going to make this change permanently now, guys. This is going to be the team. Obviously, with the transfer window looming, I want to see if we get any bids and stuff, because obviously I want to be realistic with the transfer window. But we line up today: Josh Griffiths in goal, Paslak permanently at right back now, Bale permanently at left back, Hurst and Alphonse permanently at centre back now, and French will take a spot on the bench. Wall and Adam centre defensive mid. It would have been Doyle, but he's tired from last game. Obviously O'Reilly in the cam position, and then just show you the rest of it there. Anthony out on the left, Fernandez out on the right, and Kirk Wilson up top. So, and they are playing the 4-3-3. So let's see if we can play the counter-attacking football. Bournemouth coming at us here, and Alphonse gets a really good tackle in early here, setting the tone, and Kirk Wilson is on the run here, as I said, counter-attacking them because they don't have many men back. They push everybody forward. Let's try and whip this in towards a dangerous area, and Wall has headed us 1-0 in front just after the 10-minute mark. Our game plan, as we said, was to counter-attack when they push everybody forward, which is exactly what we did. We got a good tackle in early. Alphonse sends it forward. We send Kirk Wilson on the run. He puts the ball across the box, and Wall gets up there with a brilliant header to beat the goalkeeper and put us 1-0 in front. Bournemouth running at our back line here, and it's found a gap down that far side. Bale trying to push over and did get some sort of a block in, but it's fallen straight back to the Bournemouth man's feet to get a ball around the outside here. We need to get another tackle in with Alphonse. He doesn't turn shot, thankfully, into Griffiths' gloves. Decent passing in midfield by Bournemouth, keeping hold of the ball very well and testing our back line, but he's got a bit of a space here, and Griffiths comes out, gets a good glove to it, and falls straight to a Bournemouth man. And near enough 10 minutes after we've scored, they've gone and scored and got equal in the game. There was just a huge gap though, with obviously Hurst pushing and Alphonse pulled over the other side to mark the man who scored, and the ball falls so kindly for him and he can't really miss. It's 1-1. Here's Hurst trying to get that into midfield towards Wall and towards Anthony. We've got some room to manoeuvre around here. Try and go over to Paslak over that far side. Can we get a decent ball in the box with white shirts in the box? Up for the header again. It's fallen kindly for Wall again, off the goalkeeper, and they haven't cleared it away properly. We've still got chance here with O'Reilly onto Wall. Still O'Reilly, try and give that in towards Anthony. Into the box again towards Wall. He hits it, and no power on the shot whatsoever into the keeper's gloves. 1 minute added on here, guys, before half time, and Bournemouth are trying to come back at us again here, trying to get some sort of a tackle in, and thankfully into Griffiths' gloves, and there is half time. Into the second half we go, guys, and we need a better second half. We got the first initial goal and they've equalised, and they've kind of been on top since then, so if we want that playoff spot, we need to get a win here. Again, Bournemouth, good possession in midfield, and they keep finding these cutting edge passes to get in behind our back line towards Alphonse, and Paslak makes a good tackle, try and check this forward towards Anthony, and it's headed straight back into a dangerous area here, and he gets another shot in, and that is a very good save by Griffiths. Really good glove keeping us in it here. Thankfully Billings going off, who scored their goal. That suits me down to the ground, not a problem. Looking for another short one here, and Wall gets a good tackle in and out for another corner. Pressure still builds here, and we just need to make sure that this is not the one that we concede with. Ball comes in, lofted towards, good header, and Griffiths with a brilliant save. It's Paslak, and Paslak trying to get a pass away, and he's only got caught out by the Bournemouth man who was pressing. Need to get a tackle in before it becomes another dangerous chance. Alphonse managed to get the ball back out of our area, but it's come back in with another good pass. Hurst gets a good tackle in, away by Bale. Can we get a chance on the counter attack? I can see Fernandez across the other side, which I pinged him in, Can he bring it down here, Fernandez, and try and find the white shirt in the box and straight into the keeper's gloves? Again, Bournemouth coming at us with pace and coming at us with numbers. They have been far better than us in the passing and possession game in today's match. We need to stand strong in defence here. Hurst trying to get a tackle in, and they've absolutely lashed that in the bottom corner with a stunning finish. Just nothing I can do about that. I said I was happy that Billing went off and his replacement Lerma comes on and comes up with a goal like that. We'll have another look at it, even though I don't want to, but good pass back, just short snappy passes, plays it back into him, finds the space, and he just hits that really well and accurate in the bottom corner to put them 2-1 in front. Almost the end of the game here, guys, and I've tried to press, I've tried to gain possession back, and Bournemouth, as you can see, keep trying to come back at me to get another goal. And I get the ball here down the line. This is probably going to be our one and only chance for an equaliser, but not a good enough pass from Wall. I tried to get Anthony in behind. The 3 minutes has gone. It looks like that's going to be full time. Hurst get a tackle in. Nope, there goes full time, guys, and it's a defeat to Bournemouth. Back at the menu then, guys, and a defeat to Bournemouth. Not what we wanted. We started off so brightly with Wall getting up and winning the header and putting us 1-0 in front. We then obviously concede by an open net, which was a good initial save by Griffiths, and then you can't really take anything away from that finish to get them in front, as you can see on your screen there if I hadn't flicked over. As you can see here, just a really good finish by Lerma to put them 2-1 ahead. And we, as we can have a look here on the standings, which apparently in the next episode we will have Southampton in the FA Cup in Rem 3. I'll just click on the standings for the Championship so we can see where we are. So we dropped down into 9th place, guys, on 41 points. 4 points behind Millwall now, sat in our 6th spot that we wanted. If we don't start getting the results in the next episode, we can kiss that playoff spot goodbye. So we've got to be better. And as you guys can see in the next episode, we are in the transfer window. We need to strengthen, and we need really some more defenders and better defensive mids if we're going to survive here in the Championship, or at least try and push for that playoff spot. So guys, leave me in the comments, tell me any players that you think would suit in the team, anybody that would strengthen, anything like that at all. Do let me know, and we will obviously take it from there. But thank you very much, guys. Take care. I will see you in the next one. It's been Daniel 1989. Love you, bye.